It's Friday again, which means it's time to learn another stitch, and this time we're going to learn weave stitch in week 33. I'm using yellow thread for this, 3 strands, tied a knot in the end and trim off the excess. Now with weave stitch what we're going to do is create like a little grid. You can draw a square on if you want to, you don't have to. I'm going to do my usual thing and just freestyle a bit. So what I'm going to do is just stitch a series of vertical straight stitches. Okay, and I've started at the top on each one here, just doing that by eye and making sure they're kind of nice and level. As you can see, it's crossed diagonally at the back. If you don't want that to happen, what you need to do is kind of start one at the bottom and then start the next one at the top. So I'll do that here for you now just so you can see what I mean. So I'm going to go back up to the top, and instead of starting at the bottom again, I'm just going to move along at the top and then come down to the bottom. And it doesn't matter really, it just depends on what you want on the back, how neat and tidy you want it. Mix it up if you want, it's entirely up to you. And I think I might do one more here. So just check where I am and then I can finish at the top there. So there we go, that is our basic starting point there. And it's a bit like just weaving as you would expect really. Do you remember doing that paper weaving at school where you kind of weave things in and out? It's exactly like that but with thread. Now I'm doing mine really spaced out here just so that you can see the texture. I want to create this kind of pattern. You can use weave stitch in other ways, which we'll talk about shortly. So I'm going to go over the first one, under the second, like that. You just need to keep checking where you are with this one. So over the next one, under that one, and then essentially I'm going over that last one there because I've got those 5 straight stitches. So I just need to work out where to go back through the fabric just to secure that in place. So make sure you're doing that at each edge. And then I'm going to come back, whoops, sorry, wobbling the tripod there. I'm the professional. You're going to do the opposite on this next one, so I need to go under first, then over, then under, then over, then under. And you can see here I'm doing that all on one stroke, so I've got that with my needle and I'm pulling all the way through. And then same as before, I just need to go through down to the other side of the fabric. I quite like creating this grid effect with the weave and having a bit of space in. There are loads of different ways you can do it. If you, you know, you could go a little bit closer together if you wanted. You know, you can create basically essentially like a nice basket effect if you weave exactly next to each other. That's really nice. And if you know, if you're using a slightly thicker thread or 6 strands, then that would look really, really effective. So however you choose to do it, and you know, you can have a play around. You don't have to do it in this grid pattern like I am today. You can do them close together, have a little play around, see what effects you like best. And there we are, look. So you can see that I've got mine fairly evenly spaced here, closer together, further apart, whatever you want to do. If you were going to do closer together, put more straight stitches in originally.